Good morning, class. I just want to go over a couple little things before you guys go into our actual lesson today. I want to go over some common mistakes I'm seeing a lot of you guys make. So first of all, the subtracting integers. This part you guys don't have to write anything down, just follow along. And later on in the next video, there'll be a part where it says you guys should have a worksheet, but don't worry about that. Just do your best to follow along. If you're not taking notes, though, that means you guys got to try a little bit harder to follow along so that you guys can remember the stuff, right? So let's see. So a problem like this, I always want you guys to change the subtraction into addition, right? But that doesn't mean you're just doing that. We're not just changing from subtraction to addition. If you do that, these two problems will tell us are saying two different things. What we learned was that subtracting 9 is the same as adding negative 9, right? So you see how when we change it, we always change two things. Subtraction becomes addition, and that 9 becomes negative 9. And again, notice how that first number stays the same, right? So a lot of you guys are making those mistakes on the homework assignment. And then here is just like what we did with addition. Negative 4 plus negative 9. Combine two negatives makes a bigger negative, right? It makes negative 13. See another problem I saw. So something like this. Negative 1 minus negative 6. A lot of you guys are writing negative 1 plus negative 6. It's not the same thing. You can't just simply change it from subtraction to addition. We're rewriting the problem so it's the new problem we write is equivalent to the original one. Remember what we talked about? Subtracting negative 6. Remember, negative 6 takes us back in the number line. So if I subtract that, it's like I'm getting rid of the line that goes back. So it's like I'm really going to the right. So it's like subtracting negative stuff is the same as adding positive. Taking away, think about negative money as debt. Taking away debt is kind of like you earning money, right? Taking away a debt of $6 is the same as adding or gaining $6. So once again, notice how here we do two things. We always do two things. Subtraction becomes addition, and that number after becomes the opposite of what it was. It was negative 6, now it becomes positive 6. First number, we leave it alone. Once you do that, we know negative 1 plus 6. Do the big one, take away the smaller one. 6 take away 1 is 5. And it's just going to be positive because the positive one is bigger. Alright. Let's see. I also want to go over the quiz problem. Let's see. So the quiz is negative 13 4/7, subtract 5, subtract 3/7 plus 13. So I'm going over one way to do it. There's some of you guys still got your full points. If you did it a little bit differently, if you didn't show every single step, as long as you showed enough steps so I know what you're doing and not just writing the answer, right? The first step I like to do is just like what we kind of just did right now. Change the subtractions, right? We got two subtraction signs. We're going to change the... Remember, when you subtract it, it becomes addition. Now 5 now becomes negative 5. Same thing here. Minus now becomes plus. 3/7 now becomes negative 3/7. Next, I'm going to split this apart. Some of you guys didn't do that. That's okay. But remember, when you split it apart, they're both negative, right? Because negative 13 plus negative 4/7 becomes a negative 13 4/7. So a few of you guys kept that 4/7 as positive, and that was the reason you guys got your answer wrong. From there, do a couple things. You can just add the negative 13 and the positive 13. I'll just cross those out. Negative 4 sevenths and negative 3 sevenths makes negative 7 sevenths, which is just negative 1. So I'm just going to go ahead and write negative 1 for that. And then I'll bring down that negative 5. That makes negative 6. Alright, so that's it for this. Now we're going to go on to the next video.